They're aliens. See? Aliens.
Yeah.
The government's aliens. Everybody in power is a money-hungry alien that's gonna kill you. And this is true, man. The ones in power are aliens. They're gonna fuck us over and they're gonna kill us all. They're gonna harvest our organs and they're gonna sell them to McDonald's.
And one thing that it starts off an actor.
Roddy Piper.
Roddy Piper, the wrestler. And John Carpenter, the original Halloween, The Thing, the greatest director, our
fucking right, man.
David Cronenberg. And he starts out poor because you see him carrying his bag, can't get a job.
Doesn't even have a name.
And he does construction work, fine for a couple of days, and then he finds out everybody was aliens. He gets these glasses. And
he only knows they're aliens because he gets his glasses.
And
otherwise,
he's trying to get with the woman too, and she backstabs him. So you feel sorry for the guy. Nothing but shit luck.
Do you know this movie's in the Guinness Book of Records?
Yeah, the fist fight.
Longest uncut fight scene in movie history.
Yeah.
Roddy Piper and Keith Richards. What about like 10 minutes? They kicked the shit out of each other.
Yeah, that was fun.
I love watching that. That was cool. Yeah.
Yeah. You feel sorry for this guy, and we can relate.
I feel sorry for him.
Yeah, everyone, these characters in this movie gets shit out of luck.
Yeah, but in a couple of them, the good guy wins. Wait,
no.
The good guy doesn't win in any of these fucking films.
No. Bad guy wins, but yeah.
But he's not a good guy.
No. See?
Damn.
Neither does Henry, but Henry moves on. Henry Part 2. The first one is a great classic. It's shocking, but I'm talking about Part 2 because this one, after the first one, he becomes poor, unemployed, and then he finds a job and he can't help killing people. He sleeps at a soup kitchen and he meets up with this uncle and his aunt who's raising a niece, falls in love with him.
Aww.
Kills himself right in front of him. They turn against him. The guy gets worse. So he's oh, this is another killer we talked about. Mother issues. And maniac.
Mother issues. I got mother issues. I mean, I'm a psychomaniac.
Yes. Oh.
Leatherface.
Never father issues. Mother issues.
Yeah, you hear that? The fathers are good. We are good. The mothers are the ones that screw up. Continue.
Okay. And that's what Henry goes through as these first films. And they turn against him, and he's like a good guy, bad guy. Like this one's disturbing like the first one. Maybe not as good, but a different actor. And it's from the same director who did a documentary that was based on All, who has a mother issue, Ed Gein.
Ed Gein?
Yeah, same director, Part 2.
Have you ever seen any documentaries on him?
I did.
They any good?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
And every time Henry seems to meet up with somebody, they end up helping him to kill and stuff. Partners. That's the twist about it.
Now here's the most modern one that we have here, ladies and gentlemen.
The greatest horror movie, if you haven't heard of it,
Hobo
check it out.
with a shotgun. Not homo, hobo.
Hobo. And
Rutger Hauer.
Comes up with a popped-up case and even has one of the stars from Trailer Park.
Yeah!
Rookie.
Canadian, bitches.
And I couldn't find this on DVD, a Blu-ray anywhere.
It's not on Blu-ray, is it?
I don't know.
I don't think it is. Ricky!
And it comes with cards, too.
Fucking right.
But a hobo that goes on the train goes to a real bad town, and all this shit starts happening. He starts seeing Ricky, who was killed by his brother and his own two nephews. They put his head through a sewer and they crush his head right open. Well, no, they don't crush it. They grab a rope and they drive the car and his head rips off.
Poor Ricky.
And this homo guy's got no job, and he meets up with this prostitute girl who ends up sticking up for these kids. They beat the crap out of people.
Gotta love the hookers, man.
The brutalest scene,
love.
actually, which is in Venom, is the guy says you want to make money when you want to film, you gotta eat glass, you gotta hurt yourself, and rip your teeth and all that stuff. And he gets pissed off, and he's really good with a shotgun.
Yeah, you forgot it. It's the hobo, but he has a shotgun.
And he had to make money by eating glass and stuff out of his own food.
The title is self-explanatory. The hobo gets the shotgun. He kills people.
Like these guys, you always feel sorry for. They go through nothing but rough times. Yeah, actually, you know what? None of these movies, none of the good guys ever win.
No.
Except for when he comes back as a zombie, but he's still
fucking dead.
Yeah. No, most of them, you got a point. Like, even the hobo, he gets shot right at the end.
Yeah.
By the cops. He gets the bad guys, he gets the people on his side.
But still.
Yeah.
The hobo tried to do right.
And this has a lot of sick scenes in it, especially when you tie up a guy with the baseball bat with the spikes on it.
They stole that from us.
Distant spikes, we can still use that.
They fucking stole that from us.
Yeah.
Fucking thieves. No, man, we came up with that like 6 years ago.
They should have checked into it.
Should have fucking checked into it. We had it first.
Yeah.
But no. Just like freaking Facebook.
Hobo with a shotgun.
Hobo.
Hobo.
Not hobo.
Actually, the music theme they used for this was taken from an older 1969 horror movie, Mark of the Devil, which is controversial that takes place in Europe about a witch project. And Hobo of a Grave is one of the greatest horror movies, and that's why we're talking about all these unemployment horror movies. God knows what Des is doing. Now, before we call it a wrap.
Yes, but Des just on Starburst to get somebody's attention. I'm still here.
We're going to talk about what's going on in society. Do you think they will be... No, not yet. We're talking about outside. Another time. Anyway.
No, don't tell me this. I will not be silent.
With all these guys that are going through unemployment, do you think we are going to have a happy ending? I even know I'm going to college.
There is no happy ending. You know what a happy ending is? As Dennis Levy put it, happiness is for happiness you need a cookie, a smoke, and a 5-second orgasm. You have the orgasm, you have the smoke, you eat the cookie, you go to bed, and you get up the next day. There's your happy ending.
That's true. That's totally
You come, you eat the cookie, you smoke the cigarette, you go to fucking bed. That's it.
Yeah.
There is no happy ending. I have 2 kids. I kind of have a happy ending. Come on.
Now, which one of these guys do you feel sorry for the most? I think this one.
I think Combat Shock
and Homo with the shotgun. And third, They Live, and fourth, Scam.
You can't feel bad for Malcolm McDowell and Clockwork Orange. He gets his groove back at the end, man. Remember the end? You just see that smile and look in his eyes?
And he gets the older woman as well.
He gets his shit back and he fucks him.
And he doesn't die, he just gets a lesson. He says it doesn't again, then it happens. But if he becomes a good guy, he learns from that experience.
And he learns to be more careful.
But those people, when they killed his daughter, the man in the wheelchair, same star who stars in Clockwork Orange, the guy who's in the wheelchair also stars in Tales from the Crypt.
Really?
Yeah, and he also stars in Lucio Fulci's The Black Cat.
Lucio Fulci. We'll talk about him another day.
Yeah, I know what I like to do. I like to make an unemployed movie like this, like these movies.
Well, I'd be the hobo.
Yeah, I know what you call it. The title we came up with a good one. The Life and the Weakness of the Unemployed Bum.
A week in the life of the unemployed bum.
Kind of like a Western name, but a catchy title, too.
Let me guess, that's the bum we're doing.
What we're going through, that me and Des have something in common, and why we talk about these horror movies, they should have a marathon on a channel of unemploymentness, even on Canadian. Why haven't they done that? Why are we the only ones talking about that?
Why? Because truth scares people.
Yeah.
The people in power will not let us have our say. They want us silenced.
Yeah.
We will not be silenced again. You can kick me off of Facebook, you can kick me off the internet, you will not shut me up. I am the last angry fat man and you will not shut me up.
I ask people to pray for people like me and Des, who I had stuff for summer until I go back to school. To pray for a good ending. And for people like our friend Paul, who interviewed, he's off of unemployment.
Yeah.
And all the people in Oshawa, to pray that there won't be any killings or shootings or shooting themselves. And this guy that directed this says this might happen again with the war, you scam.
Yeah.
Year 2000s were start of bad luck. The World Trade Center blowing up.
10 years next month.
The riots in Toronto.
We need a riot here in Oshawa.
And things are just drying up, and people in the GM Center is getting back on its feet, so that's why we're talking about these unemployed films.
We need a riot.
And actually, you know what's something common? You know why these guys smoke or spend any dollar they got? Because they're stressed out because they're unemployed.
Yeah.
So older people that are rich out there will